What's the most innovative thing about 2014 according to this website?
The Zune.
That's way before. Dude.
Oh, isn't?
Yeah, you're no. Selfie stick.
Innovative. Moving forward.
That's what Time Magazine said.
Do you remember when Barack Obama got lambasted for using a selfie stick in the White House?
Can't do anything.
It became a whole thing.
Tan suit and selfie stick?
Yeah, it was up there.
You know what's not on here? Chrome and the future of the NHL.
Future. Next ugly third.
Quick, Phil, do it.
Welcome back, sports fans, to another episode of Ugly Thirds. Today's topic is, I don't have the slide deck open because you had me doing research earlier.
I also noticed how crooked that camera must be.
or those books are falling on Phil.
It's okay. We're just going to leave it like that. We're going to leave it like that because it's what our fans want.
Fan.
We have several now.
We have 1,032 bots and one fan.
Yeah, well, I'll fix that later. Anyways, most innovative jersey from the Reebok era tour. Jonathan, take away.
This tour is going well.
I'm glad he took it to heart.
Yeah. SNES?
The Super
Nintendo Entertainment System?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good.
I mean, we're going like this was a tough one. Now, because again, we want to do all the same videos as we did with Adidas so that you can have, you can do, what is that? Longitudinal stuff? Latitudinal studies. Because longitudinal is over time. Latitude, so you can like go across
I don't
and
know
look.
What you're talking about.
I don't look. Science people, I took enough research courses, I should know.
Most innovative, and there's not a particular team in here.
Yeah, no, okay, because
I like the approach to this.
we were supposed to talk about what great new things Reebok introduced.
And there we were, just like staring at each other, just
because we did for Adidas, and even then, that wasn't our best episode because everyone's like, "Well, the Ottawa Senators had gold fabric," and they did. They did. Yeah, you were right.
Super innovative.
That was it. That's all we had.
Neato.
Sounds like a great idea. But we'll start with one that was super innovative.
Wow.
Rome.
The future of hockey.
Now, does this not look like anything? Phil, jersey cam this.
They can see the chrome from there. But anyways.
Yeah, you can't. It is shiny.
Shiny.
Here's the
thing. Look how wrinkled. When you put that through the wash twice.
You can't even pick it
up.
God.
Oh, God. The camera is losing it. Look how shiny and it's all beveled. Look at all the Photoshop effects they poured onto that. Look at it with New York.
Look how.
Wow. Shiny. Phil, give us a story on this.
Story. I mean, there was the year of they had 5.
Anno Domini 2014.
2014. The NHL was playing really hard into the outdoor games. They were going to pretty much cash cow this. So they had 5 games. And there was also the year of the Super Bowl being in New York. This is the year where they're like, okay, we're going to do a cold weather Super Bowl. And so they had, was it Met Stadium, CT Field, or was it still?
City Field did have some of that. But no, they had it at the Meadowlands, didn't they?
Was it Meadowlands as well?
I'm talking the Super Bowl. This.
What's the patch say?
New York Rangers.
Okay, yes, clearly.
I don't have the patch on.
Ooh,
it's not customized yet.
Embarrassing.
But anyways, so the Rangers had 3 games. They were playing against.
Well, they played New Jersey and
the Islanders.
The Islanders.
And
yeah, I don't think they played Philly. I don't think that was in there.
They played Buffalo?
No.
That's a different Winter Classic.
Yeah, the different Winter Classic. So there was 5 games total. Pittsburgh played Chicago. New York played a couple, and then I can't remember the rest. But yeah, the whole idea was this Chrome feature, and so it was L.A. and Anaheim.
Oh yeah, good luck getting. I do have that L.A. jersey, but
they did back to back. They did the Crown, and then they did another one that was so hard to find. The Crowns are easy to find, or maybe I'm thinking of the other one. But
They
did
had the
too.
gray one with the silver crown, and then they
Yes.
had the half and half they wore against San Jose.
Yeah.
That came the next year, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, that
And then the
one's,
Anaheim one, the orange one with the D
you'll
that
never
has
find it.
good luck.
You'll never find it.
Only one I've seen had like patches on it, and it was a crime.
The overarching theme here, though, is that we're trying to do this chrome futuristic looking
With the stripes that don't go the whole way
inconsistent
around,
striping.
because you have to. There's you know how fast they're moving. Shrems are moving so fast. You got to angle the numbers.
4 games.
4 games.
It's 4 games.
You know what's funny about this era is that so leave that turned around for me. My biggest gripe with all this is that when you are in the Reebok era, I think it was the time in which fakes were so prevalent. And to me, the way that this number kit looks is fake. This crest looks fake. And when you're out there and you're trying to sift through like what's real, what's not, this makes it difficult to do.
You know, honestly, someone said it with the starter jerseys. The faker it looks, the realer it is.
Yeah.
Like, look, you go ahead. Let's see if we can jersey cam the second time.
So
everything being printed and thin, and just it's not chrome, but it is shiny just because it's plastic. Looking at that, how faded looking and printed, you knew it was fake if it was the actual stitched stuff.
Right. And the other telltale signs is the puffiness of the numbers and the logo, and this has a puffy feature to it. These look vinyl-y and terrible. So your plan backfires. Like, unless you're wearing an on ice product, the replicas are just awful.
They became absolute garbage.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not our. This is the closest we came to actually like staying on prompt.
Yeah.
Chrome, what a good innovation. It's most. It is most. It is not good.
What else was so innovative about this time period?
Okay, so the logic that Reebok. So in 2006, when Reebok took over, the rumors were there were going to be 10 templates that every team was going to have to fit their look onto.
Okay.
Tucked into the pants and form fitting, with fabrics that would make you 9% faster because the billowing in the wind was slowing down the player.
That was the future.
That
and the chrome.
So Reebok went well out of their way to get rid of this monstrosity, this crime against sport with these stripes here.
Yes.
And this thick fabric, and they gave us this.
A night shirt.
Hold for applause. Hold for applause.
They gave us a winter sleep shirt.
Like, wow. And you can still find the images out there of when, like, I saw the Toronto jersey, and it's Toronto with 2 stripes, and they did 2 vertical stripes. Thinking that it can't be this dull. It can't possibly be the same jersey they've been wearing, but blank at the bottom. Because they were going to tuck these in, and so they got rid of all of it. And so this became the trend of nothing.
Nothing?
And nothing. And this one was one of the later nothings. And nothing.
And nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, I got one.
And so when this came out, I not even Photoshop. I had MS Paint, and I put in stripes at the bottom like the old burgundy one was. Yeah. And people said, "Oh, what a great look!" And I'm like, "Here's the actual." Oh, and nothing.
Got it. Wait a minute.
And nothing. And I can go more examples, but they kind of lean into what our next thing is.
And the things are tipping over.
That's fine.
So when you say most innovative,
look how innovative this is to get rid of the hemline stripes.
Is this a tongue-in-cheek? I get the sense that you're being very, not.
I mean,
you got a problem with the Reebok era? Is that
yes?
I'm trying to read 100%. A room here. Okay.
I mean, I didn't buy any of these at retail. I didn't give Reebok a single dollar. All through resale, like all eBay after the fact, because I was so against all of this. So, and my jersey collection grew in picking up all the old CCMs people didn't want.
So if the chrome was the most innovative, and the hemline stripes going away was most innovative, what else you got?
Well, you're wearing something that has it, as am I. Look at this thin piping that they can do now. This makes a new appearance. Look at these. We ended up nicknaming these the apron strings. Not included, what didn't make our list, the Reeboks, because, well, let's show off that logo.
I feel like this is very therapeutic.
There's
for
nothing
you.
there, but we got our apron strings.
Hey, I graduated with honors in that jersey.
And more piping.
Mm.
And, well, this is good because it boxes off the white sides. Vertical striping in hockey is definitely what everyone needs. And this beaut. Look at it. Just look at it. With all of its missing features. It's so blank. It's so nothing. It is the void.
No. I've been in education for 16 years now.
How long are you in for?
At this point, this is where I would tell you, do me a favor. Take a walk, go to the fountain, take a lap around the hallway, come back in when you feel like you've, calmed down a bit. I'm preventing you. The door is here. He can't get out. So I'm going to ask him to put his head down. Good.
You have a fidget for him?
Here's
one of those poppet things.
Here's a fidget toy. It actually, there you go. Now, when we say innovative, I wouldn't necessarily say there was anything innovative about the Reebok era, and this is proof of that.
Unless you start saying, like, in things that bleed into other episodes of printing these things.
It's only going downhill from here.
Yeah, like this was the best we could come up with. This was the nice things we said. These innovations, I mean, okay, so the piping went away.
Yeah.
The hemline, I asked you to look. When did we say that the hemline started to really come back?
I mean, it started disappearing around. So I'm like looking at right now I'm in the 2008, 2009, and like they're starting to come back.
The
at that
third
point.
jerseys, they came back almost instantly.
Right, but like I'm looking at like Detroit, they had it already.
Well, so some of the ones didn't change, right? But like when some of these designs
like
we've shown.
Boston had it in 2008. Calgary had it 2008.
Calgary also has a ton of piping, and they would into the Adidas era.
I mean, but a lot of them still like, okay, 2000. Let's go 2013.
It's not that we don't dislike the Reebok era.
I like how they fit.
A lot of them are gone.
I like how light they are. It's. I'm not hot and sweaty, and I'm ever.
And that's my biggest gripe is that if I'm gonna buy a $229 at retail hockey jersey, I want it to feel like something more than a glorified T-shirt.
And yet, since I wear them to work and such, I don't mind that they're lighter. I don't schwitz as much.
Yeah.
But like, and when you get the right size, I do like how they fit. And as a big man, that matters to me. But
giant shoulder patch. Look at that thing.
Well, but how else would they tell you it's NHL hockey? What kind of H? Hockey. National Hockey League hockey. It's like saying ATM machine.
Call it, Phil. This isn't going anywhere great from here.
We had to do this episode to maintain continuity,
Mm-hmm.
and we use it to bash Reebok as we should.
I need to get those flags to just start throwing into the.
Thank goodness that's a football thing. You can't do that. We'll get you an armband. We'll get you water.
No one can see my arms.
NFL football?
Yes.
we don't want to bring guns to the show, okay? I mean, come on.
And now that Phil's got jokes.
This has derailed. End it.
I'm ending it?
End it.
He's Shrems, I'm John. Phil, get us out of here.
Alright, well, I'll end it, okay. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
He's tilted.
The bookshelf's falling.
Could be the
Not the gumdrop button.
Not my gumdrop buttons.
Ring the bell for notifications when we post new videos and come back for another episode of Ugly Thirds.
You're a monster. Eat me.